Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm Kristen Kindoll. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today. Poems written by your friends and neighbors. Know Your History by me, Kristen Kindoll. Bronze or stone statues that once stood tall will be blindly torn down, crumble and fall. Roman empires, inscriptions scrawl. Know your history. With these words, America, question, understand. Lady Liberty's buried torch lesson. You, America, blew it up, bellowed Charleston Heston. Know your history. Global warming, war, and poverty are viral epidemics. Teddy's philosophy, speaking softly, is a broken stick relic. Isolation isn't the answer. Our destruction will not be poetic. Know your history. Forgotten form, quatrain, reminds us of the fabled consistency. The couplet ranted and screamed to the void. Know your history.
The next poem, Redwoods by Franchesa Kirkpatrick. I love those redwoods out in California. They make me feel so small, like giants in the forest towering over me. The redwood trees give me a dose of courage, holding my smile as I walk through those huge roots that once sunk deep in the earth. Fallen trees surround me. Others wave to the sky. I can hardly see the sun, the rays shining lines highlighting pine cones, twisting and shaping the path where I walk. Even though I'm so small, I have a peaceful feeling among the redwoods. This is where I love to spend my time. In a nearby town, people have carved a whole tree into a church. Me, I like to leave them free to grow.
Environmental Pingpong by Franchesa Kirkpatrick. Take a good look at the graph. Hotspots are rising and falling all over the planet. We are losing plants and animals rapidly, plants that could cure cancer and other diseases. Animals are going extinct, even in zoos. What is going on here on Earth? Environmental ping pong is not a game. Against each other, back and forth, it is a chance to save our Mother Earth. Environmental ping pong footprints are left behind on beaches and places of refuge in our forests. Food for our animals is being destroyed as high rises and shops take over the landscape. Trash, like a monster, takes over landfills and junk yards are full. Where are we going to send it? To the moon? Oceans are being trashed and coral reefs are dying every day. Do you ever wonder why it floods? Why are ice caps melting, leaving polar bears in the Arctic Ocean with nowhere to go? Is there time to draw the line? Point is, environmental ping pong is not a ball and paddle. The facts are clear. We have to work hard to save our environment. It's up to all of us to act now.
In the Forest, written by S.R. Lee. This was her last submission, and we read this poem in memory of her. She is the Poets from the Neighborhood Emeritus Executive Producer. Broken limbs, fallen trees, scattered thick through the untended forest hillside. Prone to mud, askew branches caught on nearby trunk or limbs, dead or alive. A tree split high up, its big shaft slanted down through broken saplings until target branches hold its stricken head above the ground. Intermingled with the living, the dead from tangled patterns thus confound the painter who seeks pastoral. Here is death's decay, lasting tissues, no life, slow rot, not disintegrated on mud, but suspended in air. Support bugs or squirrels' nests tempt boys to precarious climbs, entice an artist to follow twists of branches. These are parasitic, dependent on their holders, soggy with rainwater, death heavy within them. All support coming from their neighbors. Only dry, dead leaves. No contribution of spring green leaves.
To Earth by Rick Hiles. Whether you are the spinning globe or a handful of dirt, I pack into a planter. I try to regard you the same and tend to you the same. At least I should. You from whom all life grows and returns eventually. Even creatures of the sea that spring from white wave to sea spray, that breach one living element for another, dragging their enormous flukes in a lifetime nearly span. And your beginning and your end. And so in our moment of lockdown and confinement, as we return to more elemental ways of living to endure and pass the hours, for the first time I bought 8 above ground planters to hold you, made of black canvas with handles, should I need to move. You, at a moment's notice from more merciless weather, planting in you what I hope will live to nourish us, if we're lucky, and take care that what we don't get to eat or can't, we give back to you, soil from whom.
Dust of Tomorrow, written by me, VeerajaR. Tomorrow's dust flare into breath through my feeble being, electrifying thoughts and dreams. My bones may be tired, my soul is dancing. With every beat of my heart, I am God's piece of art. He molded this piece of clay, and I am alive today, waking up to a beautiful morning. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.